iVixey, she's doing it right now. What does the fuck say? iVixey, she's earning the Lolcows. What does the fuck say? iVixey, she's doing it right now. iVixey's online and she's hunting tonight. 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 What does the fuck say? Vixie, what does the fuck say? What does the fuck say? Vixie, what does the fuck say? What does the fuck say? Vixie, what does the fuck say? What does the fuck say? Vixie, what does the fuck say? What does the fuck say? Vixie, what does the fuck say?
Hello.
Vixie, what does the fuck say? What does the
Welcome in, everyone.
fuck say?
Hello. What does the fox say? It's a good song. Hey, good to go now. Hey, Vexstar. Hey, Butler. Hey, Tiva. Hey, Red. How's everyone doing? Hey, Charlotte. You guys having a good day? You guys excited for more Becky Boop? Oh man, you guys haven't had any Becky Boop this week, have you? She has not been on. She has not been responding to the stranger. Oh man. Hey, Katrina. We have not heard from her at all whatsoever. Hey, Harrison. She bailed. Oh man. Some people are theorizing that she might be running away. Other people are saying that she might be trying to get back to on the LCU. I have no idea. She's definitely like reaching out. The other day I was watching a Lolcow Bus, and apparently she had reached out to Sweet Tea. She had a whole thing to say about that conversation too. Man, she's doing something. It's not that she's not there. She's just not streaming, you know? She's not streaming, but she's doing something. She's out there. She knows about the stranger, I'm pretty sure too. She might not have paid her internet. Nah, that's not. She will pay her internet bill before she pays anything else. Come on now, guys. We know this. She has to know what everyone's saying about her. That's her biggest obsession. It is going to be a fun episode. We're going to be discussing Fat Camp. It's gonna be good. Yeah, she did not hold back. She said everything. She laid everything out on the table. Hello, Ashley. Welcome in. All right, let's get right to it, shall we? And put my glasses on. Very important. Otherwise, I can't see. Fat Camp. You mean the Thunder? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I make myself smaller. We have our little TGA cow and our little Grim cow. I make myself even smaller because I know my model can get in the way. There we go. Okay, so right before Fat Camp started, Becky was like, oh gosh, it keeps doing that. It keeps doing that. Hopefully that was the last of it. Beyond the Lolcow Dome. Oh my gosh, that was hard for me to say for some reason. So before Fat Camp, Becky was starting to say that she refuses to go. You guys remember that? Let's get to that part.
Camera down a little bit.
You guys hear that?
Oh, sorry. I can't see my...
You
Okay,
look like
perfect.
you're trying to hold your head above water.
I don't know why
it
it's
just
doing
bothered
that.
me.
Yeah.
I can't see
You're good.
myself.
It's good there. It's good there. It's good there.
Damn, you
Now,
got a
how
lot
old
of
are you?
stuffed animals. Yeah, how old are
Me?
you? Yeah.
I'm 35.
And you got a bunch of stuffed animals? Oh, Chad's gonna have a family.
Hello.
How dare Desi
Welcome,
have them
Riley.
at 22? You got them at 35.
And she will have them at 35. I bet you bought her.
People don't want to sit next to in a theater either. Booger. Dealing with the spillover of skin and the
types of threats she's made. It's on video. And the bullet to the back of my head is random people of hers on Twitter.
Okay, so random people are threatening you, not Savage. The people
Of
she's
hers,
motivated, yeah.
because of Savage. And my point is, I don't care who the fuck it's coming from. If it's coming as a result of her, whether it's because of her directly or not, I'm not interacting with the bitch.
Dude, there are people in the drama community that go so far to make someone feel unsafe. We've had it happen recently too, so oh man.
She can live her own life and
She's making assumptions though that it comes from Savage's community, even if a community has a reputation of doing something, you know? you can never for sure say it comes from here or from there, right?
Threaten other people, not me.
Yeah, but it's the internet. People are going to make threats like that. Like that's part of like being on the internet.
Apparently, well, I wouldn't say that. I've been on the internet for a while. I've never gotten threats. I only really started hearing about like the doxing and the death threats and all that stuff when I started being part of this community. So I wouldn't say it's the internet per se.
And that's the point. If it's just internet shit, then fine. But fat camp is not internet shit. That's real life.
Knock on wood, yeah, for sure. Oh gosh.
That's exactly why that's where I'm drawing the line.
So you want me to tell Savage she can't go?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's because it's her own fucking fault. It's
the elbow licking scandal? Yo, can we not please? Can we like not? That's in my past. Can we please not bring? I'm just kidding.
her own fault that she can't
All
because
right.
it's her that's making these threats.
All right, Savage, call in. Someone get a hold of Savage. Call in.
Oh my God, Jesus, hang on.
What happened? Somebody shoot at your house?
No, my
Please.
cats.
Oh my God, did it get hit?
Oh my. Did it get hit? Holy crap, Boogie.
No,
Okay,
but
they
it's
sneezed.
on being paranoid over this shit either. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, so
Lord, you're right paranoid. Like, there's gonna be like fucking 40 people there. If she wants,
I think Becky had like several excuses as to why she couldn't go. I remember like the money. I remember her talking about like the safety. Those cheap ass hoodies. Wait, you calling them cheap? What makes you say they're cheap? Like I know everyone's like talking like super good about the windbreakers, but everyone had only good things to say about the hoodies, you know, as long as they were on them and they were making money off of them. So all of them said very good things about them.
to fight you, somebody will get her off of you.
Look, obviously this is something that's not likely to happen, right? But like it takes a second for somebody to slip something in your drink, do shit like that. It's not just about violence.
That would be against the law.
Smarter than that. Women are a lot smarter than that. We don't just resort to using our fists. We use our brains and sabotage people.
Okay, well, just so you know, like these are like crimes. Like someone would go to jail.
The finest of materials.
Flava's a convicted criminal,
I always support who I believe in. Hey, assers.
and that's the kind of person
She's not
Savage hangs
there.
around with.
I
And
appreciate
Savage
you.
toes the line of the law. She just straddles right over it.
Flava is not.
Yo, you're right, Charlie. Like $100 for a windbreaker, and the hoodie was like what, 75 or 50? I don't even know. I just know they're so expensive. Everything over there is so expensive. Oy oy oy. Hi.
Not going. I don't know how many more times I need to say it. She
I understand
is
she's not going.
going.
Her going isn't my point. It's the fact that these are the people that Savage associates with.
Okay, I'm confused. Like, what is she even saying right now, right? She's saying that she refuses to go to fat camp because there's a security concern with Savage's people. Keemstar saying Savage is not going. So what is she actually saying? Is she saying that Savage is going to infiltrate someone into fat camp to drug her? Like, what is she saying? What is she saying?
That's the kind of that's the level of behavior.
Critical thinking. Right. I will say Boogie did lose a good amount of weight and Wings absorbed it all. That is totally what happened. I don't know what happened. They transferred it between them for sure. Oh man, I don't know. Like he did lose weight. I can see it in his face. But yeah, Wings went through some stuff though, right? After the fat camp stuff, and it was rough on him. He being fired and everything.
That she considers acceptable in life.
Are you willing to pay Savage's expenses? Because she raised a bunch of money and she's bought tickets and all that. You going to pay for that?
No, she could refund that back to the people she took the money from. That's her problem. It's her behavior that caused this. She should have thought about that before she decided to threaten me.
Pretty bold, dragging asylums the way you did and then using his music. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is the second time I hear you guys saying I'm dragging somebody. Where? I've said nothing but good things. Please, at least like say something like based on something, you know, not just out of your ass. Please. I can address all you want. Like I I don't know. I don't know where he is. I don't know. But am I dragging anybody? Please.
Right on camera, right in front of you, no less.
And you think all the threats towards you are going to stop because you're making Savage not go?
The point is, I'm not going to be in person IRL with her. Period. End of story. I don't need to explain that anymore. There's nothing left to elaborate.
Because I think, hypothetically speaking, if we make it so Savage can't go for Becky's safety, I think the threats against you will be way worse. Just saying.
Cool. At least I won't be stuck there with her in person. I have her muted, by the way, so if she talks, I can't hear her.
Good.
You rang?
Yeah, Savage.
I can't put the camera on right now.
You can't put your camera on?
No, I can't. No,
All
right
right.
now.
Are you hearing this? Becky's saying
Is
that
it because
she's not
you don't
going
have
to.
your makeup on?
She said she's not going to fat camp if you're not going.
Why?
If you're going, she's not going.
Okay, because Savage knows a woman that has a criminal. Yeah, I remember them mentioning this other woman. I actually, if I'm not mistaken, what is her name again? Flava? I was on her stream the other day. She was saying some really interesting things, and I even reposted it on my Twitter. I'm not sure that's who we're talking about. I remember that name from back then. I don't really know her that well, but I watched one of her streams recently, and I was like, okay. Was Flavor, right? Yeah, I went to her show the other day. She was talking about Becky. She made a good point. I retweeted it. I don't know her very well, though, so I have no idea about her past.
Why? I'm not going to do anything to you, Becky.
She thinks you're gonna spike her drink and make her like high and shit.
What?
Becky,
Yeah.
Are you
her.
insane?
No, like I said, I want no interaction to do with her. So you're more than happy to repeat her messages.
To me, Becky was saying I can't face the music to my shit talking, and I'm afraid. Right, exactly. Like it's suddenly real, you know, when you have to meet this person like face to face. That is like not a lot of people who like say so much crap on the internet are willing to do that, right? Not a lot of people are actually willing to go outside their comfort zone, you know, and actually face the person.
To me, but I am no longer in my world. Savage doesn't exist anymore. She gets no more attention from me.
Becky, unmute her.
Right, even if this person has a past and they interact, that doesn't mean, you know, they're gonna like go on missions for them. It's so weird to make that connection.
Okay.
I already told you what my bottom line is. There's nothing else I need to say.
All right, so and Becky's saying in your world Savage doesn't exist. Okay, fine, she doesn't exist. So she's
Everyone
gonna go
can be a
there, but you
keyboard
won't
warrior.
see her because she doesn't exist.
You're missing my point. I'm not giving her any attention anymore. That still doesn't mean I'm sharing a real life space with her. Plus, I have other issues on Fat Camp we need to talk about as well.
Please
we'll deal
do.
with this
I'm
one
starting
first,
to think
but I
that
wanna
you
know
don't
why
want to go. You
Queens
just
is
using
paying
me
the
as
second
an
biggest
excuse,
amount for
Becky.
Fat
You-
Camp.
Oh yeah, her issue as well was that Queens was paying for it. Oh my gosh. Wonder how it feels to use such a genuine man. Oh my god, guys, again with this. A narcissist just like her? Holy crap, you guys are coming in with so many accusations and not actually like basing it off anything. Please come here with something I can actually address if you have your concerns, please. I'm the kind of person you should know by now that if you come in with something actually tangible that I can comment on, I will. Like, I have no issues doing that. But you guys are just talking out of your asses. Come on now, please.
You just don't want to
Just
go.
to pay for our enemies and shit to
You
go.
gotta do some work.
And then if we don't go, you would still want us to pay. Where was
can't
our
hear you.
consent or agreement in any of this?
Becky, I
Fat
can't hear
fuckers
you.
need to go and lose some weight. Ain't gonna be on my head.
Becky, I can't hear you because Savage is talking. You need to unmute her so you know when to talk.
You could tell me when she's done talking, and then I'll talk.
Okay, well, she's still talking.
Well, me
She's
and
still
Boogie
talking.
don't like John, and we're still going when John's going. Why are you having this issue?
All of a
that question for
sudden,
me?
I can't wait until you get. I know, Sicilian. Actually, I have never watched that, so I'm gonna watch that for the first time with like a bunch of different angles and stuff. It's gonna be interesting getting to that part.
he was cool
I
with
didn't pay much attention to Fat Camp back then, so it's gonna be new to
me.
me.
What before the whole little Flavor situation? And just to be clear, who brought Flavor's name up first over here in this? I think your co-host did. So
Becky, you gotta
Just saying.
unmute her so you can understand what's being said. You have
Okay,
to.
every time I'm in the same room as her, all she does is talk over me, and I'm not going through that today. It's my day off.
I understand, but just unmute her so we can try to resolve this. All right?
If she interrupts me once, she's getting muted again. One time, that's it.
Okay, she's unmuting you. Savage, please tell Becky you're not going to do anything to her.
Becky, I'm not going to do anything to you. Good Lord. Why would you even think that?
Why would I think that? Because you threatened on camera that you would strangle the life out of me. So
Wait, did she? Did she?
I don't care if you say you're not going to do anything to me. My answer is still the same. I am not going if she's there. Period. End of story.
I think you're using me as an excuse.
No, I would love to fucking go. I've been dying to go. I would love to fucking book my plane tickets and be done with having to wonder.
You haven't booked your tickets?
No, I haven't, because every day it's something fucking new.
You can refund tickets, you dumb bitch, but you.
But that makes no sense, right, Brandon? Because you can't just invite anyone you want. You don't get a +1. Not everyone gets a +1, right? So I don't know.
You decided to pay double because you wanted to wait?
She didn't book her tickets because she's
Why
never...
are you wasting your time on irrelevant shit? Stay out of it and shut your mouth.
Pretty relevant that you're
book your
paying double
tickets because you're not planning on going. You're not planning on going. That's why you didn't book your tickets.
Yep.
Savage just said, but that it was only a word said. Okay, but listen, as someone, when you don't know the other person, you can't assume that what they're saying is like a joke, right? And if you take those sort of situations very seriously, you know, and you're not the bravest person in the world, you don't know if they're serious or not. Even if they later take it back, oh, it's just joking. Like, how do you know?
Book mine, Keem. I can show you the receipt. I booked mine, and you told me I could go.
This is why
I was talking to Keem, to be honest.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I was talking first. I will book my tickets right fucking now, but she's not going.
What's with the Lolcow live dance? What dance?
I am not going with her there. Period. End of story.
Okay.
I want to know I'm fucking going and make my plans.
Fine.
I'm tired of dealing with this.
Fine. Savage, what day are you arriving at Fat Camp?
22nd.
Okay, well, you can go for the first week, I guess.
Okay.
So book your flight.
And then what about Roxy and Psycho Mom?
What about them?
Psycho Mom's not going.
Roxy's going to be there the whole time.
You have a problem with
What's wrong
Roxy
with
now
I don't know
Roxy?
too?
if
Roxy's a
about that
sweetheart.
either, to be honest.
Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Keemstar legit just fixed it, and she's saying that she won't come because of Roxy now? Is Roxy also threatening IRL? Like, what's going on?
What now? What's Roxy to her now? See, it's one after the other.
I agree with you there, Ashers. I agree with you there. Like, I don't get to the point of trash talking people because I don't want to get into that sort of conflict. But if you are that type of person on the internet, you should also be the type of person off the internet, because then, you know, otherwise none of your words are real. Address the DMs where you were told that posts from your Discord were being taken to Savages to threaten your members, and you dismissed it. They didn't threaten. From the screenshots that was shared with me, there were no threats. There was a mention of threats and doxing, but in the screenshots that I saw, they were just trash talking each other. And I did address that on my Discord. I told everyone that, you know, screenshots, bring one screenshot to another server is not cool. Please don't do that. But that's the extent of what I saw. And that's, yeah. If there's more, I can address more at some point.
Because of everything that happened when I went onto your show to apologize to you, Roxy showed she had just as negative intentions as you did. I'm serious.
It's mighty funny. Y'all treated me like shit on your show, but I'm not pulling this.
Hey, if you're going to interrupt me, you're muted
Savage.
again. I don't need to talk to you, Savage.
Dude, she barely interrupted you. It's Discord. People accidentally talk over each other all the time.
Of her, but this is what she does every single time. She talks over me until I'm not able to talk. That's what she's fucking known for, Keem.
If you're saying if Savage goes, you're not going. If Roxy's going, you're not going. You know who said way worse stuff to you and it made worse threats to you? Boogie. Boogie has said god awful things to you.
Been real. Boogie has never once made a real threat to me.
They're not making real threats. Wake up. They're not making real.
At this time, though, how much was Mike and possibly Keem molding Becky this way? To be this way? Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, you can tell who Becky was before LCU and who Becky is after the LCU. It's a totally different person, right? They definitely molded her into a certain type of content creator. And you can even, like, I didn't watch her like 8 years ago. But yeah, it's a whole other person. Like the readiness to enter conflict situation, the readiness to trash talk, the readiness to like go wild and crazy, right? She wasn't like that in the beginning, and now she's just like so reactive to everything.
Still threats. They're not.
They
I
are.
never said I was going to choke the life out of her or anything close to it.
Yes, you
Nothing
did.
to that. Nothing close to that.
I'm sure you did, Buggy. You said some
Never.
crazy shit.
And there's a difference. That's why people are asking me, why would I say I don't want to associate with criminals if I'm associated with Boogie and Yukim? And the answer is because neither of you have ever threatened me.
Rod feels
One, her streaming on her own
there's
thing.
Roxy.
Okay. And threatening you. And I clearly said that she had to do that punishment for it. And she did do the punishment for it. The second threat.
I would never accept the punishment for that is the problem.
It's the second threat
Big
that came.
Dem super chatted $20.
Get them banned? No, none of them have directly fucking threatened me.
What's wrong with my nerds? What's wrong with them?
I'm not emotionally charged because my co-host has been getting death threats and arson threats for a month. Please.
But your co-host is. But stop. Your co-host.
I don't need to be here if you're not going to listen to me. I don't need to explain myself. And
I wonder if Becky takes a moment to think before reacting. I think that was part of the molding. Because when you're in the LCU, she most likely did not have that. She was not granted time. She had to be reactive to everything because that was content, right? I'm not sure if she was the kind of person who would think about things before reacting. It's so toned down like season 1 of the sitcom.
anymore. My answer is if they're there,
She's not scared of Boogie because
I don't go.
he always takes a warning shot. Holy crap. Hey, Richie. Oh, wait, not that one. This one.
Period. It wasn't excuse me. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be finished. I'm not going to talk anymore. It wasn't a collaborative process when you decided who pays for Fat Camp. It wasn't a collaborative process when you decided how the profits or Fat Camp are split. It wasn't a collaborative process when I got to decide if I want to go or not. Well, now I'm fucking standing my place. I don't want to go with them there. Period. Now I'm done.
Okay. Well, first of all, when you say your co-host is getting threats, your co-host is getting threats from just random viewers and has been
Clifton the
for
Colored
years.
Milkman super chatted
For
$20.
years.
Get this yellow brick road teeth manatee in line. You're taking this from a hire who's best known for not gargling review text balls.
You know, you're taking money out of Tina's pocket too, by the way.
Yep.
The boss.
White Claws at the camp. We've agreed on that.
Oh, Becky's
Also,
gone
Becky
now.
has a problem with leaving her cats. She said it's going to cost a lot of money for her to board them for them 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, that's another one. She mentioned the cat being an issue as well. But, like, if she was excited to go and she was getting ready to go, then she would have handled that, you know, as an owner of cats that travels once in a while, which she does. She would have taken care of that, like other things that you do to manage your house, right?
Weeks, and she's having trouble with that.
Hold up. I got a motherfucking cat. I got the same issue.
Right.
Wait.
Sorry, it's just excuses.
Wait, so this is what this is about? Becky doesn't have someone to feed her cats?
Well, no.
Hey, lasting opinion. Becky never wanted to go in the first. Exactly. So she just came up with excuses after excuses. And wings as an excuse, or maybe it was yes. What was it again?
She said it's going to cost her over $1,000 each cat, and she has like 4 cats, and to board them and stuff, it's going to cost a lot of money. Yes.
Please do hit that like button, guys. It would mean a lot to me.
We're fucking mamas.
But that's what she was saying like 2 weeks ago. Kim, she's using this just to get out of not going.
That's a lie. She went for an entire weekend down to Texas to get
she
dick.
comes back up over here?
How Live will take your time slot. So we'll just steal Queen's time slot. You guys don't work for 2 weeks. You're off.
I could be fine with that, or we could just stream
what?
at a different time.
No.
You'd have to talk to Tina.
No, I just want your time slot because that works out better for us. We're gonna make so much goddamn money at Fat Camp.
So take the time slot. Take the time slot. But then why can't we stream it another time?
Because the idea is that you lose money as a punishment.
So the idea is you want to punish me because I don't feel safe at Fat Camp because of your choices. You just said the idea is punishment. This isn't about punishment. I'm not trying to punish you guys.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
trying to fucking feel safe.
Hey, Dahlia.
Yeah, we can do the same thing. I don't feel safe with all of us going to Fat Camp and you sitting at home and not having to put effort in.
Why would you not feel safe? Have I ever threatened you? Have I given you any reason to think if I'm staying?
Oh, if I recall, this is actually interesting. Listen up what Keemstar is gonna say.
At home, I'd be threatening your safety.
You have threatened my company, my business, Fat Camp.
When and how?
Because you were promoted as part of Fat Camp and you're threatening not to go. You're trying to damage my company and my business. And I
Because
don't feel
agree.
safe.
First of all, I never even was asked if I wanted to go. It was just assumed I was going to go. But even then, when I agreed to go, it was before Savage was fucking going. Now, since then, that bitch has threatened me. And she's brought criminals into our place and everything. And you're still, look, you guys can punish me however the fuck you want. At the end of the day, if we can't get on the same page about this stuff, we're not going to work well together long term anyway.
I just
you
don't-
either respect my
Reason for her, it's a good reason for her to stay home.
How is
It's a
that a
stupid
bad
reason
thing
for
to
her to stay
say?
home.
Okay, so you mean to tell me somebody stabs you at Fat Camp, we should just sit back and be like, okay, keep going.
No, I'm saying it's
God. Holy crap.
Then
obvious,
you should
but
die.
it doesn't keep
And
the
then you
stabbing
should
from
die.
happening.
You should die.
Doesn't
then.
keep the
you should just
stabbing
get
from
stabbed
happening.
not once because you would have
I
been
mean,
stopped.
motherfucker, you want to take me off my pills for the
50,000
goddamn thing?
times.
May as well put a
I know,
bullet
but
in my
you're an
fucking head.
idiot.
But what
Just a knife. Becky would probably know.
you need to come up with a solution of something that she could read.
Threat, she's talking shit.
Call me a crybaby all you want until March 16th. I don't fucking care. My answer hasn't changed. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna die for the entertainment of people who fucking hate me anyway. To them, this is just a blood sport. To me, it's my fucking life.
You're not going to go and Tina's not going. You're fucking up our already sick of
People
it.
love you here, Becky. People love you
Yeah,
here,
I love
Becky.
her.
I'm sick
I
of
love
it.
her.
No, I'm actually truly
Wings was being a baby at Fat Camp during this time also. Well, yeah, like all these, fat people, all these lolcows, they do have an issue with going IRL, right? That is not their environment. Their environment is being behind a monitor, like talking to an audience through the internet, so all of them are going to fight this. Boogie does it often, Wings does it often, Becky, Tina, that is not their environment. That's not where they're comfortable.
sick of her threatening
For
me. You threaten
Here's
me
some-
every once.
You want the credit? You made me, and you can unmake me. It's your choice what you choose to
But
do with
once-
your fucking creation. Choose.
once a week you threaten to quit. Once a week you threaten to quit.
My God. And once a week you fire people and you never fucking stick with it. Welcome to the Lolcow universe. It's like, well, watching an episode of Family Guy.
I'm
It all
sick of
starts
it.
over at the beginning of the next episode. Wow. Big revelation. Wow.
I do have Peter Griffin syndrome in the front. You can't see my wiener.
She has been off for a week. Yeah, the tooth got removed, and I think some emergency might have happened with the tooth because you don't need a week to recover from it, but she did. So I hope she went back to that dentist and sued his ass. Keeping her from work? Yo, you think that's fraud? Did the dentist commit fraud? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I just want to say Becky is really good at what she does, and she brings a lot to the LCU. And I don't want to see Becky make these choices because she feels desperate or like she has to be almost have desperation to make these choices. I understand banning Savage is a
Hey,
small
Michelle.
ask in the grand scheme of things, but we feel
Oh, it is, isn't it, Ozzy? It is. It's wild. I feel bad.
that there's no actual danger there. And I know you feel there's danger there, but there's just so many variables. There's security. There's
Flavor's still in our Discord. I don't know. Has she
Like how you guys keep making Savage into this criminal and this she's gonna lay.
Stop being a pussy. You could sit here and call the audience and say they're being bitches and they're being little bitches.
All right. Throughout the stream, she does have a little bit of a crash out. Let's watch.
show? Why did she have to make up her own? I guess she didn't have any real threats coming at her, did she?
Good point.
Good point, yeah.
The quality's pretty bad with this one.
You're scaring us that you're being like a professional victim.
If you want, okay. And that's exactly.
Oh, look at what Keem does here. It's pretty dirty. It is pretty dirty.
What I'm coming here to say right now. I want you to take back right on air right now the fact that you said that if I were to end up in Mike's RV, I might accuse him of doing something to me. Do you
Oh, that one was wild.
think I lie about that sort of thing, Keem? First of all, I'm not going to end up in his RV. But second, do you think I lie about that sort of thing? I want a yes or no in front of this entire fucking audience.
It's scaring me that you're playing the victim in all this. It's scaring
You're
me.
not answering my question. Do you think I would lie about SA like that? You can answer it.
I
Keem.
truly hope not.
Aw, old man.
I got a new wiener.
I got a new wiener. Thank you so much for gifting a wiener. I appreciate you. Thank you. Where are we at in the saga? We are at right before Fat Camp when she has a million excuses not to go and she crashes out and quits right before Fat Camp. That's where we're at.
I truly hope not.
Thank you so much.
So you think I might?
Anybody's capable of anything, Becky.
Big Zebo 25 super chatted $19.99. Pig face,
Shut up,
pig
Pat.
face,
You're not the
pig
one
face,
risking
pig
your
face,
life.
pig face, pig face, pig face, pig
Pig
face,
face,
pig face, pig face. Nothing going to happen there. Going to be security.
You're asking me if I would trust you if you made a claim like that
No tons of gifted or Steam codes? No, doesn't. Not today.
or whatever, right? And
I'm asking if you think I lie about that because you know I've come to you with a claim like that in the past, and because of what you're saying, you're undermining me right now.
But old man gave us a gifted, so you know I appreciate that.
Oh, so take it back.
Becky.
I
listen.
personally think you're more afraid of DoorDash not coming than Savage.
Yeah, personally.
Been attacked with this shit. So take it fucking back.
You don't.
Nobody said anything. We're
you-
taking back. People
you
can tell
guys,
lies.
stop talking. Please stop interrupting because it
Okay, I
cuts
won't
off
say
her
nothing.
mic, and I'm trying to hear what she's saying.
Okay, I won't say
You
nothing.
don't trust me that I'm going to keep you safe at Fat Camp.
No.
Okay, well, you don't trust me, so I have a right not to trust you based on how you're acting.
If you actually don't trust me, then say that. If you actually didn't trust me, you wouldn't keep inviting me to Fat Camp. Then let me not go. It's real fucking easy. But how dare you come up here and say that shit about me after you know what I went through working for you?
Working for me? This
Yeah,
thing-
working for you. It's because of my interaction with you that I met Richie and went through what I did with him. And now you're going to say you don't know if I might fake SA? Fucking clear it up, Keem.
So you're
Take it
blaming me? You're blaming
Take it-
You're blaming me. Just to be clear, you are now blaming me.
I am saying that I met him through you the same way I'm going to be meeting fucking Savage through you. So no, I put myself in a situation like that once. I'm not fucking doing it again. You can take back that you think I'm lying about SA, or we could just cut our ties right now. I am not working for you like this.
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Fire for me, please. Are you saying that you think I'm such a professional victim that I would come here and lie about SA?
We are worried that you're a professional victim and you could be a liability to say something and act like a victim at Fat Camp.
You specifically said to Mike that I might go into his trailer and accuse him of something. Now I have to fucking worry about that going at Fat Camp too. Are you actually concerned about that, Kim? Say yes, I won't fucking go. It's real fucking simple.
Damn.
You take it back
Alex
now.
super chatted $19.99.
Is he gonna take it
Becky
back?
spreads for bread at Temu prices.
I can understand how this could be very offensive,
You don't, Keem. There's no dancing around this. I'm fucking tired of it.
but let me just say what I really feel.
Say, so why should I even give you the respect of listening to an explanation now? I just shouldn't even stick around. Fuck that, and fuck you saying shit like that about me. Apologize or take it back.
Okay, fine. I take it back. I
God, was
take
that
it back.
fucking hard?
He took it back. He took it back.
No, but because you're misinterpreting what I'm trying to say.
You flat out said it. You said you're worried that I might fake something like that. If you're worried,
Oh. Oh. And then She quits.
Yes, I'm here, but don't get too excited. I have a headache the size of Mount Everest. The past few hours behind the scenes have been a fucking shit show. I am extremely mad, and you know it's bad when I'm mad and I'm not screaming. So if you didn't hear, I actually quit earlier today. I quit earlier today because I put together a few pieces.
Just like the super chatted $20. Evening everyone. Keemstar butthurt and punishing viewers. Broken heart. Here's to a good show.
Thank you for that, Jessica. I quit.
Yeah. So DGA, so the Gamers Asylum helped with the docket. Just like last weekend, just like the weekend before.
Earlier today, I put together a few pieces after Lolcow Live earlier.
Pirate, they're referring to the clip.
Where Keem said that Michael was going to be coming hard after me. And basically what happened was after last night's show, we had patched everything up. But God forbid we're having a good time while Keem is angry. So Keem decided to punish us because apparently I'm in his DMs too much.
MyCoffam21 super chatted $19.99. Do you have a headache the size of Mount Everest? That's funny because you're as big as Mount Everest.
So I quit earlier today. The only reason I'm not screaming right now is because I'm pretty sure I've yelled all the yells I have to yell, and I've cried all the tears I have to cry.
We know that's not true.
Keem just couldn't stand the fact that we were getting along yesterday despite everything that happened. And I think between that and the fact that I apparently was in his DMs too much, because God forbid I have questions or concerns about things, he decided to fucking punish us and put us in this time slot. And between that and the fact that Michael's going to be coming after me today, and I have a pretty good idea what that's probably about, I'm just enjoying the few minutes of peace I have with you guys before I bring them in, because this is not going to be good. I'm getting into the Discord now.
And then after this, we have a reaction from RTU. I actually have not watched this yet, so you guys are gonna be watching this for the first time with me.
You had some sort of bargaining chip. You have none.
I'm really not.
You have no bargaining chip. Here, stop working under that false pretense.
I'll just wait till your lips stop moving.
I'm done. I just, again.
Well, it's like she said.
What is this obsession about not wearing a shirt? I don't understand. Is it for like shock value?
In a DM where, like, this isn't all of this. I said to her, this isn't just go by you. You don't just get your way. She's like, I do get used to it. That's why if she's actually fired from this show, we are absolutely having a celebratory stream. I still don't believe that she is. I'll believe it when I see it. But if she is, oh, I'm going to savor this shit, son. Yeah, get used to it. Like you're some...
Apparently he's like celebrated like these situations, these humiliating situations with Becky like every step of the way, right? I don't follow him, so I don't know, but this is one of those that I'm including.
I'm kind of fucking like, who are you? You're a single woman pushing 40 and you live by yourself in a house filled with squalor. You have nothing to offer. You getting a piece of paper with fucking a Harvard degree on it doesn't matter either. You've done nothing with it. Why were you so desperate to get on?
He's one of the worst Lolcows? I would love to hear your opinion on that, on why you think he's one of the worst Lolcows. I mean, I think people have suggested an interview with him. I'm not sure I would want to do that without knowing more about him, but maybe an episode to check in on him. But then again, you guys say that he's very boring when he streams, so I guess I would have to I'd have to watch someone else's perspective of him to tell his story. I'm sure there's stuff out there, right?
The show then.
He's not a Lolcow anymore. Honestly, once a Lolcow, always a Lolcow, all right? Even if you're not doing Lolcow things anymore, you know, anyone can go back and check the stuff that you've done. I'm not sure you can ever get rid of that label.
Screwed me over in the process.
There's RTU Docs, okay.
Why were you so desperate? If you could do whatever you want to and find whatever you want and become successful wherever you go ahead. Leave. I really could. Go quit. Don't come back. Even though I still am highly doubtful that you won't. and go make your own show with your non-existent audience that you never had. You could talk to all the shit you want to about me, about deleting my channel, but at least I had, again, 1 million sub channel to delete. Did you? Nah, you didn't. And again, you just had
I don't know this obsession about people using their like number of subscribers, number of viewers, because that is just so legit. It goes up and down, right? You do something stupid, you go from 300 to 50, like you should not be using that as making yourself superior than someone else. Because if I go to an RTU stream right now, how many views does he have, right? Like, I don't understand why make those comparisons. It just looks so bad on you later on, you know?
algorithm fodder. Yeah, you had some videos that hit.
I hear the lolcows all the time, back and forth, talk about their views being so much better than someone else's and how much money they're getting. Like, why is that what you use? You know? Oh, that's great, Richie. I didn't know that. That's good. But at any moment, that could be a lot less. No matter, regardless, something might happen, right? And it can fall. So I don't think you should ever use that to say that you're better than someone else.
Hit 1 million+ views, but they were algorithm fodder. You could replace. I've had those videos too. I'll admit it. You could replace you with another woman. You could replace me with another dude. It was just about the subject that brought people in. It wasn't about our personalities. It had nothing to do with us. It was. I'm not saying my whole channel was like that. I know I had something to do with that channel. I'm not totally putting myself down. Don't get it wrong. But you overestimate your own worth.
400%, yeah.
And if you do actually get fired from this show, you're gonna be hit with a real dose of reality. Like, please, Keem, really let her go.
He didn't let her go. He didn't.
Let her go. Let her see.
He flags your videos. Does that actually work? That's kind of scary too, right? Because sometimes that can actually work.
You'll find someone else that'll make you just as much money, and let her see how not well she will do.
Listen, I could go somewhere else, and it's like, motherfucker, I made you, right?
He did. I know it sounds arrogant the way he's saying it, but
He tells his dance to flag it. Oh, Jesus, okay.
he did. Like, I've been critical of Keem in here too.
That's so toxic. Like, why not make it content, right? If you have people, like, bashing you and trashing you, I know it's very uncomfortable, but, like, address it in your own channel.
It literally just was. But he did. You would be nothing.
Lend him a couple of post-its. That's hilarious. Wait. Let me see what I can do. I can do this, and then, oh man, never mind. I can't. It doesn't work.
You would be like getting like 50 views on a fucking video with your stupid tarot card readings.
Hey, like, go. Stop.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
I'm
Keem.
sick
People
of it.
love you here, Becky. People love you here, Becky.
I'm sick of it. No, I'm actually truly sick of her threatening me.
Like, you overestimate your self-importance, but if you really think that you are that much of a catch that people don't just tune into you for you being like this, go make another Instagamer channel where you had like, oh wow, I'm a gamer girl, my breasts are out. That was your thing.
Yeah, she does not want to go back to that. That's for sure.
Let's see if
maybe that's her next move. Maybe that's her next move.
that works out in 20.
She's gonna come back, guys, and her announcement is gonna be that she's gonna go back to gaming. No, of course not. She knows that that's not where the views are. That's not how she will take the best out of the LCU viewers that she got from being in the LCU, right? Because right now, when she goes live and she crashes out and she yells and she screams and she trash talks, that's where she gets her viewers. Those are the LCU people. So she knows it's not with doing gaming.
2025 as you're pushing 40.
Someone make a tarot game card. Well, oh, yo, Richie, there are plenty. There are plenty.
You can unmake me. It's your choice what you choose to do with your.
But that's putting together two types of content that don't make money and views, Richie. That would be probably like double terrible idea.
You can unmake me. So of course, there's her out. So if he actually does fire her, her career ruination and how no one will watch her on another channel will still be his fault.
One of the big
He will
problems with
still. Oh my God, she's such a
he
manipulator,
is one
man.
of the most
I just want to
slanderous
say Becky
YouTubers
is
still
really good at
working.
what she does, and she brings
That's scary territory, you know? Like, I don't even know if I want to touch that.
a lot to the LCU, and I don't want to see Becky make these choices because she feels desperate or like she has
Zero
to
evidence,
be,
right?
like,
I that's
almost have
frustrating. I
like
don't
desperation to make these choices. I
I don't
understand.
think I even
like,
want to touch that.
banning Savage is a small ask.
She used to be very pretty, but now she radiates crazy. But that's I don't think she became uglier, right? It's just the personality that comes through with her expressions and the way that she talks and the way that she behaves. But if she were to get, like, if she went to go through therapy, for example, she can get all of that back. Like, people can get better, you know?
Ask in the grand scheme of things, but we feel that there's no act.
You were told to say that. You were told to say that.
Have what 30 minutes of silence after my show until I'm getting the fucking typical, the fucking predictable, the fucking non-stoppable fucking Becky Boop fucking sending me stupid fucking messages like I'm your boyfriend. I'm not your boy.
That's the thing. You would have to start by saying there's something wrong that you want to improve on yourself. And sometimes I see that little light, right? Because she comes back and she says, oh, I've worked on myself. And I'm like, oh, really? And then she goes right back to the same sort of like behavior. And then I'm like, okay, well, what self-work have you actually done? You know?
Boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend, Becky.
Lolcow weed.
You fucking message me like I am your boyfriend. It's insane, dude. Get help. Seek help. You're literally telling me.
Kim, I told you all this. I fucking told you all this. Everything. I told you what she's about.
Dude, I went over on Mike and Tina's and I'm just like telling them like where I'm at with the whole thing because like Mike wants me to give Becky another chance. I'm like, fuck no.
What?
Yeah, dude, I'm just done.
No, stop.
The weed has affected her mental state, like Brad tasting the critical thinking.
I got a new wiener.
I got a new wiener. Thank you so much for the gifted. I appreciate it.
Because $signs. Stop.
What?
Can I make a request? Can I make a request real quick before you keep talking? It feels like you're closing a door. And I don't feel like this door needs to be closed tonight. I feel like you should sleep on it. And you should wait on it. Because if you say too much, it's
Wah, she'll be back.
going to make you
Sometimes Wings is extremely wise, you know? I've noticed, like, he says some wise things.
look bad if you go back on your word.
Wings, she quit.
Understand that, but like with
Yeah,
the words
deadly.
that you're saying and how you're saying it,
Does Wings get a cut of Queens?
No, I don't know. The answer is no. Have we actually seen a Lolcow that has regrets and that continuously tries to improve on themselves and admits to being a human being that makes mistakes? Is that something that happens? Because I don't see that very often. Cause that would be someone that I would watch, you know? When you're a crazy person, if you have issues and you lash out and you say things that you don't mean, and then you go back and you think, okay, I should not have done that. I'll do better. And then you keep making these mistakes, right? But you notice these small changes where someone's actually trying to better themselves. That would be a beautiful thing to see, the part where they're trying to better themselves, but I don't see that very often.
I got a new wiener.
Does anybody know?
Star, thank you so much. Is that like a re-membership? Is that because I think it's been 1 month? I think it's been exactly like 4 streams since we got 4 weekends since we got monetized. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you.
Does
All the
Wings get a
milkies.
cut of Queens?
She is a fucking problem, Wings. She is an actual fucking problem. She is not good for business. She is bad for business.
well,
She crossed
here's
that
the thing.
threshold. She crossed that threshold.
Aren't they so cute? Those are for the second month. So that's what that is. Yeah. The second month is when you get the strawberry milkies.
many times, and I fucking brought her back to being
She's a fucking liability too. That isn't staged. You know that for a fact.
good for business. Now she's just a fucking liability.
And I get where you're coming from, but the only reason we're still here
am I
talking
no,
about
no.
her instead of firing her a month
I'm
ago
not hiding RTU.
is because she is good at her job.
Yeah, but Wing, she's good at her job because she's a train wreck and people tune in for that. But what happens when the next
true.
guy she's with that, unfortunately, I understand she'll probably falsely accuse because every other guy she comes across, she always accuses him of some shit. And that guy fires back and wants to sue maybe else the whole fucking Lolcow universe.
Richie, did you ever talk to RTU?
Then what, Wings?
You know what we should do tomorrow for a show? We should have RTU on. 'Cause he'd have a field day with this one.
He is having a field day.
The fuck did I do? What do you mean? I'm gonna tell you if this is real.
I got a new wiener. This wiener came back for the second month. I appreciate you, Pirate. Thank you for the support.
That I told you so? You could have cultivated.
Not directly on camera. Okay. So you have exchanged some messages. Deadly Mouse!
I got a wiener!
Thank you. Thank you for the tier 2. Jiggle appreciator. I appreciate you. Thank you. You appreciate the jiggle. I appreciate you. Let's go.
It's someone else as another star that would have been more stable, that still would have brought drama to the table, that still would have been, and you would have had no rodeo to deal with whatsoever. You chose her because of what she did to me.
Let's go.
Enjoy.
All right. So that was RTU reacting to Becky. Critical thinking. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for granting me another wiener. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So that was that. Now, do you guys remember when Becky thought she quit and she could be like, oh, you know what? I have my own channel. I can go back and revive it. I have enough fans. People love me. So she went and had a 5-hour stream. After she quit the LCU, she came back on her channel, her, dead channel. At this point, it had been, I don't know, a long while.
Right? And it's going to be a business meeting with tea. I will serve the piping hot tea. I'm going to try not to go too crazy because I don't really want to burn any bridges, but I will at least finally get a chance to tell my side of everything and what's gone on. And also, before I go further, thank you to Scooby for sending $5 on Cash App. My channel is not monetized at the moment, so if you do want to send me anything, my Cash App is in the description. Otherwise,
oh, that's interesting. She did not have her channel monetized. Oh, did she have to re-monetize it? I don't know how that works. I guess if it stays dormant for a long time, you have to revive it. I didn't know that.
You get to enjoy a quality eBeg free show. I'm not
Is that true?
Beggy anymore. Hey, Smoke Elijah.
Holy crap, I didn't even realize she said that. That did change when she went back the second time. Oh, I didn't realize she said that. She's a new person, you know? She went, yeah, right, exactly, Red. Like, she's coming out of the LCU saying she's a new person. She wasn't that person at all that she was on the LCU. She's like a new Becky. She doesn't have to beg anymore. Money's just gonna come flying, right?
Oh my God, so many names I know. Okay, so I think this is gonna be a tiny stream. There's already way more people than I thought there would be because this was kind of last minute. So, since I didn't really get to say goodbye to anybody, there have been
Next star, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Thank you. That's so sweet. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Thank you.
of questions.
I'll be honest, I'm not gonna get into it, but I was nervous as frick before starting. People were sending me all kinds of hate. So I really appreciate this. That means a lot to me.
And so today's whole stream.
She knew the Suffas and Nick Stoners was going to come deliver. I got
a wiener.
Thank you, Pixar, for another gifted one. Thank you. Very sweet.
is going to be a Q&A. Now, moving forward, this is going to be an entire show. It's not just going to be like a sit one-on-one chat kind of thing. It's going to have structure. So
Richie, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
So far, I'm thinking it's just going to be me, but I might bring in other co-hosts. And so in the next day or two, I'll launch the official show. This is like a soft pre-launch. Well,
This is like such a... It's weird to see this happen over and over and over again, right? Because this stream happened, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago when Fat Camp was happening. It's so weird to see her like repeat these things over and over. It's like a pattern, right? She says she's gonna stream the next day. She says she has news for us the next day. She says all these things that she's gonna do, and then she does not do them. And people keep falling for it time after time after time when there's like a history there, you know? Baxter with another gifted. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are very sweet. I appreciate you so much.
I can talk to you guys. Tina's angry as fuck. You got me cursing already. Dang it. I was trying. Oh, where's Zoe? Zoe is...
She wanted to not curse. Wait, come on now. Come on. What was she like trying to be like a different person? I think that's what was happening. She says what she has to do, and a lot of people online want to be the one that gets through to her. Yeah, I guess that is a type of content where you hope people save you, right? You hope people get into that savior role for them. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. Guys, if you want, I'm not sure if it's legit. Like, I don't know Brazier, but, you know, assuming it's legit, if anyone wants a human fall flat code, you can go ahead and claim it. That's a good game, actually. That's a good game.
On my bed. I will see if I can get her for you. Hang on. Zoe,
a very silly game, too.
She's busy cleaning herself. Let me see if I could show you her without... There you go. Zoe. Oh, she's...
Right, I don't know. It's a little weird, for sure. But, you know, a game is a game. If someone wants to claim it, go ahead and do it.
So pretty. My little garland fell down off the wall. I have to fix that. All right. So... Can I just tell you something? And I think this is the most ridiculous.
She lasted 3 days. Yeah, this was the only, if I'm not mistaken, this was the only stream that she did. Old man with the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, Lucifina got a membership.
This thing in the world.
Thank you.
Do you know in the end why I left the LCU?
She's gonna tell us why she left. Guys, grab your popcorn.
One reason? It's this right here. Keemstar would not let me have my own channel. Every other person in the LCU had their own channel. They would stream on their channels. They would make videos on their channels.
It's so interesting that she's saying this, right? Because people who had their own channel, she was like, when she created the Becky Network, right? The Becky Boop Network, she was also about, you know, grow everyone else's channels. But in the end, that's not really what she wanted, right? That's not really what she wanted. What she really wanted was for her to be making the money and that money not go to other channels. So she, in the end, I think she understood where Keemstar was coming from.
Mike had the kid behind the camera channel. He was able to upload videos there. Tina was able to stream and upload, I believe, although they got on her case as well. Savage had her own channel. Billy, Xylee.
You had your own channel too, but you didn't use it. You were not active on your channel before you joined the LCU. There's absolutely no reason for you to keep that going. And if you, I don't know, maybe you could have, I don't know.
All of them.
That's the thing, though. Yeah, the money is so clearly the issue, and it's man, disguise it a little bit better. If you stream on your own channel, she can't not pay you and keep the money. Exactly.
But Keem would not let me. I was the only fucking one. And that
out of all those people that you mentioned, Becky, your channel was not active. You were not streaming there.
That's why I left. Because I no longer.
That's not why you left. What? Really? She was saying that back then? That's why she left?
Felt like things were going to be stable there for me, and I wanted my own little corner of the internet. Why? Good question. Foodie Beauty. So I think on one hand, he liked to protect his best talent, if I do say so myself. He didn't want to lose me. I feel like to an extent, Keem really viewed me as his creation. And so he didn't understand why I would want to do things that he didn't want me to do. It's like he thought I was an extension of himself. And that's not really how it works. Boogie is drunk. Yeah, double standards. Like literally, I said.
This is also untrue. Becky wanted to do a Queens-like show on her personal show. Keem said he didn't want. Right. So there might be a lot more to the story when it comes to like specific content. She was doing gaming content like what, 8 years ago, right? It's very likely that if she had suggested doing gaming on her own channel, that he would have been fine with that, because that is entirely different type of content than the one that she was doing on the LCU. But that's not what she wanted to do, obviously, because that's not what was getting her the money.
Okay, so I can say some of this. I have to. It's so hard. How do I say things without burning bridges? Almost 600. Holy cow. Thank you. You know, part of me thinks I should just fucking say whatever I
You watch everything at 3 times speed? Holy crap.
want because they've all been doing it. So what the fuck? But once again, double standards. Tubbs, we're not doing my house today. I might show it in the next few days because I think I will probably do some cleaning streams outside of the show. It's only playing in 720p. Let me double check my settings.
Exactly, Richie. Exactly. That's what I was saying too. Like they were actively making content on those channels. It would be very hard for Keemstar to come in and say, you can't do that content. But even then, there's a lot of contracts with content creators for exclusivity. It's not something unheard of.
Settings, because OBS updated.
Never happened. Never happened. No. As soon as I don't know. I really wonder what her thought process was here, right? Because this is the only stream that she did before Fat Camp. I'm not sure. I'm sure there was a bunch of communication in the background. I'm sure she didn't make that much money. Maybe she wasn't sure that she would make it. Although, honestly, this 5-hour stream was pretty successful for her, right? She had at some point, she just mentioned 600 viewers. She was getting people cash apping her because she wasn't monetized directly on YouTube. So, like, it wasn't, if you analyze it, it wasn't a bad stream. So there was potential there for her to think, oh, you know, I might be able to make it on my own. So I'm not sure exactly what happened in the background for her to want to go back. This is a test to see if she could steal Keem's viewers. Well, the answer is yes, right?
The output. Ooh, you're right. Oh my God.
You think that's why she was so comfortable leaving the second time around, or like, you know, the last time she left, because she knew that she would be able to get attention on her own channel?
God, my settings are awful. Hang on.
It's definitely a good, you know, it's a good fallback for her to know that it's successful if she were to have to leave again.
Let's do 5,500 and I don't know if that'll still be 1080p. It's because I downloaded Stream Elements and it fucked up my OBS a bit. Keem does not control me anymore. That's right. Let me tell you something. I swear to God, he was projecting so hard. He kept saying that I treat him like my boyfriend. I think he treated me like his girlfriend. I think.
You can't say that about me. I'm going to say that about you. Yeah.
Keemstar had a crush on me and he just doesn't know it.
I don't have a crush on you. You have a crush on me.
I think he fucking likes me. And you know part of how I know that? Because Brantley fucking hates me. She hates me.
That is so hypocritical too, right? Saying that I don't want LCU drama, but then obviously she wants those viewers because she did not have them on her own channel. It had been a dead channel for many years. Hey, Booby, good to see you.
Oh my God.
It's so hypocritical to say, I don't want that drama. I don't want that toxicity, but please come over here. Watch me. Oh, Ruby.
I got a wiener.
I got a wiener. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Ruby. Holy crap. Thank you.
God, here's the meanest thing I'm probably going to say all stream, and I just have to fucking let it out. Because you know what? God, I was a fucking cunt on Queens. Why can't I be on my own channel? I'm doing well, thank you.
A new person, Becky.
Keem, you need to take your bitch and put her on a leash. Control fucking Brantley. You know what made me decide in the end to not come back to Queens? The main thing.
The other real reason. Oh my gosh.
By all our negotiations.
Why is there no W emote? I guess I'm gonna have to make one. I'll make it a purple one. How about that? How about that? I'll make it a purple W. The bestest color.
Was the way Brantley was talking about me on Queens yesterday.
Yeah.
The only talent that girl has is sleeping with the fucking boss, okay? So you can take her little fucking pig face and have her suck your dick a little more, okay? That's not me. And allowing that bitch to talk shit about me, fuck you. And no one else is strong enough to say it. No one else is strong enough. But when I heard the negative shit she was saying about me, I knew this bitch is either jealous as fuck because she knows her man likes me. Sorry, bitch. Or he's been talking shit about me to her. And either way, I don't like it. She is a mean girl. She's a fucking mean girl. And it shows in her ugly ass face. Brantley, if I could give you one piece of life.
The best color for the L would still be red, right? Because, you know, red, evil, devil, you know. Probably would still pick that color.
Advice, never fucking drink again. Don't fucking drink. You're obnoxious. You're obnoxious and you're stupid and you say stupid things that fuck over your man. Your man needs to put a muzzle on you.
Jesus Christ.
You're being nice to the pregnant woman. I saw that.
A muzzle is like, woohoo.
She fucking looked it. She fucking looked it. Brantley's nice to Mo.
Oh, I'm sorry, Red. I'm sorry. Listen, Red has a bunch of other meanings too, like bravery and loyalty. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So don't worry. You know, there's a good Red and a bad Red. You're the good one, obviously.
Brantley's nice to most people.
Critical thinking. Thank you so much for the gift. And
I got
love. And love. Exactly. Thank you so much, Critical. She also in her 20s as well. Big difference there. I don't know why you would go why you would try to shame a woman. What she said some bad words about you. Like she's not even officially a host or anything. Like leave her alone. Yeah.
From what I've seen. But when she gets drunk, her real side comes out and she goes all mean girl as if she actually has something. Bitch is what, 24 years old? Come back to me when you've lived, I swear. Okay, so great question, piece of cake, Jake.
Someone's about to mention the safety concerns, so let's see what she says now.
The first one I saw. Were safety concerns the main reason I left? That is what set the wheel in motion. It was definitely safety concerns. I didn't feel safe with Savage and Flava at the time, especially Flava being around. So
she was around as in part of the community, but she wasn't going to be at Fat Camp. And also, what is this horrible thing about if you have a record, you all of a sudden are a terrible person? How is that fair? Like there's so many. Oh, Red!
I got a new wiener!
You're officially pink now. Your red died out a bit. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the membership. What is this about people with a record being bad people? Like, are you not allowed to like improve your life and do better? You know?
Oh. How much?
Oh. Well, that's a nice surprise. I got blocked live on stream. Hey, Napstar! All right. Took down in real time. Did she just private the video? No, that was actually a re-upload from Gamers Asylum. And it's members only, so I can't do that one. Well, that's a shame. I just got a message, refresh it.
Boy, I got distracted by the and whoever.
It should work. Okay, sounds good. Okay, 9.
Before doing this stream. Let me put it to you this way. Keem would set me up to fail. He would set me up to fail. So that day I went on Lolcow Live and oh, by the way, let me just say this now in case the gnome is watching. Keem, after today, I don't think I'll be talking about the LCU much anymore. But if you and your fucking bitch-ass dog of a girlfriend can talk about me, I will sure as fuck answer in kind. So I will talk today. All right? Keem would ask me to do things like go on Lolcow Live and go against Savage and Flava and bring out all the evidence. And he told me when I did that, he would kick Flava off the Discord. Did he actually do that in the end? No. He lied to me and pulled the rug out from under me. These are some of the reasons why I can't trust Keem. And then I got punished because I showed public documents where her name happened to be on them. But meanwhile, she faked proof. I'm seeing Cash Apps coming in, guys. I'll acknowledge them in just a second. She literally, her and Savage faked proof and they accidentally exposed that they faked proof that Tina was harassing them. They haven't been punished since.
The stream members only, restreaming members only content is TOS, chill. It's not my channel, though.
It's been weeks now, and they still haven't been punished. Would I move to H3? I have never considered to have my AdSense account approved, which could be anywhere from a day to 2 to 3 weeks. And then YouTube has to review my channel, which can take like a month. Hopefully, it all goes way faster than that. But until then, it is what it is. Why it couldn't be resolved is because Keem would not let me have my own YouTube channel while I was in the LCU. And I feel like people do YouTube just because, amongst other things like being a creative outlet and stuff like that, you have unlimited earning potential. It's like the American dream, right? So by working for Keem, I was putting myself lower than any random person in the world who could start a YouTube channel because he wouldn't let me start my own. And the problem is
okay, Thick. Okay.
Character that was created for me in the LCU.
Y'all hate me for no reason. Please be for real. Who's hating? I mean, I see a message from Frenchie, but I mean, have you noticed what happens to me when I go to Becky's stream and type anything? Like, you know, it's a lot worse. So.
And the way I acted on there, yes, it was me, but it was also me playing up certain parts of my personality. And in doing so, that character that I played up really only belongs to the LCU. It doesn't really fit in anywhere else. So when I decided to go out on my own, I don't really get to take any of that with me. All I have are the few people like you guys who happen to like me. And that's it. And I struck out on my own.
It's really interesting because at some point, Ben and Grace Thorpe entered the chat. Let me check. I remember seeing this, but I don't remember seeing all of this.
Thank you. No questions here, but thank you for your 15 as well. That was very generous, guys. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Myers. Queens is doing terrible, not getting any money. Oh, Jesus. Ben, hi. Grace and I are looking for a third if you want a menage a trois. She's, oh my God. Oh.
Yo.
I got a wiener.
Are you sure you're allowed to do that, Thick Gemini? Thank you so much for the gifted membership. You sure you're allowed to do that? Isn't that like traitor behavior? Thank you for the membership, Thick.
Oh, Ben, Jesus Christ. Ben, aren't you Catholic? Now you're making me take the Lord's name in vain. Stop that. Jesus Christ. On that note, I will address the topic of Grace and Lynx because I know that's going to come up. Like, am I going to talk to them now? Am I going to work with them now? They both have reached out to me and been very kind and supportive. I don't know where the future is going to go.
That is so weird, isn't it? That just tells us so much about like the conflict that was fake and made up and pushed on the LCU. If you can like say those awful things about each other, and then when you're no longer associated to the LCU, you're able to talk and be kind to each other.
From here.
So weird.
I don't really want to burn any bridges with Keem in the LCU, despite all the shit I just talked. You might send that 500 now that you know it's going to me. Well, that would be amazing, Marky Mark. I remember. You're the one who said you would give me that money if I weighed 214 when I got on the scale. Guess what? This
Terrible place to deposit. It hurts my soul. What happened? What did I do? What was it?
This morning I was 212. I'm below it. So I don't know. I have to think about it. Grace did invite me to do a stream with her where we A-log Fat Camp, but honestly, I was watching the Fat Camp content and I can't even watch that shit to react to it. It's so fucking boring. I can't. It's fucking terrible. Somebody.
Okay. Thank you, Gamers Asylum. See you later. Thank you for stopping by.
He needs to tell Keem it's fucking terrible. Clean up your shit, man.
I mean, I don't 100% disagree with what Becky's saying, especially at the beginning of Fat Camp. It was Keem openly admitted to the fact that he did not have a plan. Like, he arranged everything for things to be there, and then he was just hoping it would work out by itself. I think I was... And I don't... It ended up being, like, really lucrative for them, but the lack of planning was definitely very evident, especially at the beginning.
At camp, Queens was going to be on the hook for, I'm not going to say an exact amount, tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you have nightmares tonight, you can blame me, Deadly.
We were going to have to pay back out of our paychecks. And they're barely making more money than they do when they're sitting at home on their computers.
Holy crappers! Thank you so much, Gamers Asylum, for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. What a drop.
I am so glad I walked away without paying a penny towards that, and they are not taking a penny out of my paycheck for it.
Yo, there's someone called Ricky Suffahole. And Harrison got one. Scooter got one? Wait a freaking minute. Scooter's been here? Yo, it's my anime titties, isn't it?
Thank you for saying I look great. Thank you for the congrats on the weight loss. All right, God, this chat is going way faster than I thought it would. Will I have any tarot card streams? Maybe. I'm definitely open to it. Maybe I'll do like a segment on shows with that. Depends on the show. So people were saying in the chat, I saw one of you saying in the chat that Tina was saying in the Lolcow live chat that I have to wait till work with Keem in particular. That was what I wanted, and I want.
Ken sending a redirect? Does that show? Is it still gonna happen? I always miss these. I gotta make sure that I'm paying attention. I think it shows up at the top of the chat.
Wanted that specific opportunity, and when things didn't work out, I figured if that day ever came, I would just walk away.
It's coming.
What am I hearing? More cat? Oh my God.
Okay.
Thank you, Lillian. What can we expect from your show? Love you. Okay, so here's what I have planned so far.
She has plans for the show, guys. She has plans for the show. Let's go. Let's listen.
The shows are going to be,
They're going to be...
thinking maybe between an hour and 2 hours long.
Oh, they're going to be 2 hours long.
I don't know where it's going to start. I'm going to try to do them daily.
I mean, she did just come out of the LCU at this point where she was doing daily shows. But, like, especially coming back to her own channel the second time around, she should know better. She should know herself a little bit better and know that she can't do daily streams. He's sending to Lolcow Live. Never mind, someone told him not to. Oh, okay.
And I'm going to start with just me. I would like to bring in other co-hosts, and I might like to have a permanent co-host down the road, but I want to try doing it on my own first so I don't owe anybody anything, right? Don't walk your way too talented. Oh, thank you, Kosin. That's so sweet. And thank you for everyone who's here. I honestly appreciate it. Keem was telling me if I left, my streams would probably have like 2,000 or 3,000 viewers in the beginning. And I was like, nah. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so, because I have not had an active YouTube channel. Some stuff I've heard from Tina, but I'll say it this way. I would be open to it. I would definitely think about it if she wanted to. Sure.
I have a plan. Was Red Dead Redemption 2, you know how that went? I actually don't. I never played it.
I feel like I'm talking so much and I'm not getting to respond to the chat, and there's so much to read here. The LCU was trying to give you the Chris Benoit treatment towards the live chat on Queens. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's the wrestler, right? Yeah. I'm shocked I actually know that reference. I was never into wrestling until I started doing Queens, and I saw from the comments that we were kind of very much like wrestling without the wrestling, and then I kind of ended up.
Yeah. We're going through that with the Lisi story as well that we're doing on Sundays. There's a lot of wrestling culture being brought into internet shows without the wrestling part.
Getting into wrestling a bit. Can I say what oh God, there's something I wanted so bad. And it'll probably never happen now, especially seeing how low effort Fat Camp has been. But do you know what I wanted to do so bad for the wrestling people here? I wanted to go back and surprise them at Fat Camp with an Undertaker entrance. How good would that have been? Come on. It was actually Primink.
I'll calculate the risk, but man, am I bad at math.
You know the YouTuber Primink? He super chatted that on Rewind, and I saw that idea, and I was like, ooh, that would have been so good.
She's gonna have she's gonna have some entrance, all right.
A fave wrestler, I have not watched wrestling much to really have one. Let's see, DSP the beggar still. Speaking of DSP, I'm not going to comment on any sort of begging or whatever. I will still see if I could get him on. So
I know, right, Richie? It's rough.
I had been in talks with DSP, and he agreed to come on Queens and do an interview. And sorry, I got a hair on my mouth. He had agreed to come on there, and I could never schedule it because I never knew if I would be fucking fired or not. It was ridiculous. And DSP kind of like needs notice to do these things. But there's a chance we could collab now because he was always willing to.
I guess there was not really a chance.
Work with me. Oh, and he really wanted to have me on his show after I reached out to him after I did Lolcow Live the first time talking about RTU. But then I started doing Lolcow Queens, and that was way too much streams. I'm putting it in the chat.
Smalls. Hello.
Do a joinable Discord. Thank you. You guys are reminding me. I need to create a Discord.
Hey,
Will,
Sunshine.
I know we have our old Discord that I used to have from back.
Man, the whole thing around the Discord, right? That was a rough thing too. We're gonna probably be mentioning it a few more times because she revives it later.
In the day, I forget if you set that up or if somebody else set that up. Do you want to help me with a new Discord, or is there anyone here who's good with Discord that would want to help me set up a server? Keem got put in the pond.
So many people that decided to help Becky really felt betrayed later. Because she asks people for help, but then she doesn't really... These people disappear from her life at some point, you know? I wonder how old Becky would have... reacted. How old Becky would have reacted if RTU doxed her for going on Lolcow. Kind of like she doxed me for coming on here. Right. I don't know. Would that... Yeah. Lynx ended up setting the server and Will Play Games took the credit. Oh, Lynx? Really? I had no idea.
I bet he deserved it. Oh, nee.
I mean, not that Will Plays Games did nothing, right? I'm sure he did something. I don't know. Like, I'm out of it, right? But he did seem really upset later on.
Nee Marie sent me a question. Oh my gosh. I missed. All right, I need to turn the sound on this back on. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, Twisted SMF, no questions. You just missed me. Thank you so much for the $50. I like to do
Twisted SMF
journaling sort of as part of my magic when I'm practicing. So that's that. Lynx runs her own. She can help. Goofy, you made it. Okay, here's my thing with Lynx.
Has she ever mentioned being at least part Jewish? I don't remember. I remember something, but I would not be able to quote what she said. Cece fixed it. Cece's great.
Here's my thing with
Cece is the person that I suggested could moderate here if Becky were to come on to Face a Stranger. Have you mentioned it to Becky at all, Thick Gemini? I'm sure she's aware of it, but she's ignoring it. She hasn't really reacted to it. But Cece would do a good job moderating the chat for her, at least for her side of the perspective, if she ever wanted to come on. I think she's always been kind to me, at least.
All of it. This is very tough. I still have to think through a lot of this, right? If you like that a lot, Marie, would you believe I actually got it on Temu? And if you're good at shopping the deals on Temu,
let's see, 30.
I would tend to not respond because people will ask me questions that I can't answer.
Half Jewish and
so
Spanish.
it's easier to just not talk than say I can't answer that because of an NDA. So I'll tend to disappear. So why did I finally decide to leave? Because Keem wouldn't let me have my own YouTube channel. That's why. We had been talking through things,
Cuban.
And it seemed like we came to a potential resolution. It really did. I thought we did. But then everyone on the LCU kept talking shit about me. And I'll say this much. No matter what, if I went back, I was kicked off of Queens. So why would I go to Fat Camp and pay all this money for a camp that I don't even believe in just to get fucking humiliated and harassed and shot at with fucking paintball guns? Why would I do that when I don't even know what my income is going to be going forward? So I could get put on another shitty show. You know what? I'm going to fucking say it. I'm going to say it all.
Yeah, say it all, Becky.
Not all, but a lot of it. I'm going to say the gripes I had that I couldn't say to Keem because it's just not really possible to argue with him in any way. If I went back, I would have been probably put on a really shitty show because I would not have been able to go back on Queen. So he'd have to put me somewhere, right? Thinking it through. And so what would happen? I'd get put on some really fucking shitty show just to grow some really fucking shitty show. And meanwhile, the show of mine that I grew, Queens, I wouldn't be allowed on and somebody else would go back on it instead. You tell me how that makes any sort of fucking sense or how that shows any respect for me at all. At all. Meanwhile, people who've literally lied to him and played him like a fucking fool, he lets run free and he punishes the most loyal. I will tell you, in my opinion, Boogie and I were the people that Keem is closest to in the LCU, except for Mike. I don't know how close they were, Keem and Mike.
Whoa, what? She's actually saying they were close? That's also interesting, right? Because a lot of people like perceive relationships differently. Some people may think they're really close to someone, while the other person that it concerns thinks that you're not friends at all. It's so crazy how that happens sometimes. Becky got a windbreaker from Kim? I did ask that question on Twitter. Apparently they're really good, so, you know.
I think
$100 windbreakers.
Boogie and I were the people Keem was closest to, and he treats the people closest to him the worst. If you're
that's not how that works.
Smart and you're in the LCU, try to stay as distant from Keem as possible. Because you just want him to forget you exist if you can. Because if he remembers you exist, you're going to get punished. You're going to get in trouble. You'll get just enough positive reinforcement to keep you coming back and thinking description. And here it is in the chat. Okay? This way we can move on and focus. There was something I was about.
Yo, is there a possibility we can get to 50 likes? Because we have enough people here. If you haven't liked yet, please do. It helps out a lot.
To talk about, not just Siley. There was something else. Let me see. Okay, I can't remember. I thought reading through the chat, it might jog my memory. Okay. Xylee.
No.
Oh, God, how much... Do you know how bad I want to blow the lid off of everything? I'm stuck straddling this line, and while I do like straddling, I'd prefer to straddle things that are not a line. I'm stuck straddling this line of how much can I say without burning this bridge? Or is the bridge already burned and I just shouldn't even care? I don't know.
You can tell when she says these things that she's like half in it, half not in it, right? She's basically telling all of like her audience at the moment that she's going to work on her channel, but at the same time she's saying, I don't want to burn any bridges because, you know, who knows, I might be going back. That's basically what people are hearing too, right?
But yes, I think I could talk about Xylee. I would love if Tina... So here's the thing. Tina being part of the LCU, I'm not going to be able to do anything with her right now, right? If she chooses to leave, if she chooses to go out on her own, I would absolutely be open to doing something with her. Absolutely, 1,000%. Am I mad as fuck at her for leaking our DMs? Absolutely. I don't think that was right. I really wish she hadn't done it. But I also know that she was just looking out for herself. And at the end of the day, I don't need to trust her to make good content with her. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even fucking matter.
Such a weird policy, right? You don't need to trust someone to work with them. And then everything that happened that we know later with Roxy and Savage and me, right? You don't have to trust to work with them. But then you accuse them of fraud. If you couldn't trust them to begin with, I don't see what the fraud is all about.
I would work with her again because it was just too good. Tina would never betray Mike. I don't know.
Hey, SD.
That bridge is disease. That's the way to say it.
Yo, new game in the chat. Go claim it. Go claim it. I'm not sure what Poly Bridge is, but go claim it.
All right.
I'm surprised Tina didn't jump at the opportunity to not get paid. Yeah.
What people don't realize is that in the entire LCU, it's not, maybe some people realize this, but they don't realize the extent of it. Keem is like the puppet master, and he pulls everyone's strings.
Oh yeah, there's something about
them
doxing
react
as well.
the way he wants them to react. It's all micromanaged down to the smallest detail, as much as he has time for in a day, right? And that's why he likes people who are fully controllable, because if he's micromanaging you, he can create whatever drama he wants because you'll do whatever he says. Here's the secret, though. I'm being doxxed. Can you send me a message on X? And also where?
What is this about being doxxed?
Oh, sorry. I drinking that soda, you're going to hear the throat farts. Angry grandma. I'm going to remove that one. Please don't do any doxing of anybody. Sorry. I know you can hear that. No, so when I'm saying that, it's in Discord. In whose Discord? Take screenshots for me, please. In the Lolcow Discord, screenshots.
Oh, 5 times 20. There's a Starship Troopers Terran command. Let's go. Let's get to those 50 likes, guys. Not only will we have membership, new wieners, we'll also have games dropped in the chat. Let's go. I appreciate you guys contributing to the hype. That means a lot. Thank you.
In my Discord. I don't even have a Discord.
We're close.
I just have an old Discord that nobody uses. She's skinny, but her face is like, she's got a lot of fat right here. Like where you would want buccal fat removal, I mean. It's heavily produced. I love all these euphemisms. I will say, oh God, there's one thing I want to say so bad. And I can't.
There was a lot of this happening. A lot of, I don't know if I can say. I don't know if I say. if she had known, she could put it behind a $50 bill, you know? That's what
I can't.
That's what she ends up doing later. Because she's not begging this stream.
Well, I could.
If she figured out the formula later on, you know?
But
she could say it. But she can't.
Let me think. Give me a minute to think of how.
It's not NDA if you spend $50. You know, then it's all of a sudden not NDA anymore.
I could say this.
Oh. Whoopsie. You want to say
Let's
something?
say we're not talking about scripts. Let's say.
Yo. What's up? Was that Zoe? Was that Zoe? Hi, Zoe.
We're
Is
talking
Zoe in the
about
chat?
themes for a show. Now, Grace has already talked about this on her own before. If there was a theme for a show, let's say it could be that I might get told that the theme is one thing and it's going to go a certain way, and another person might be told it's going to go a different way. So the results are still unexpected, but it's definitely manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that answers it a little bit. I might go into it a bit clearer at another time. Guys, I don't really mind Grace being in here. I really don't. I think as long as she's not causing problems, she's fine. Did I know what the punishments were going to be before the show? Well, when I started Queens, I didn't know there were going to be any punishments. When I had come into the LCU...
I'm suing!
Or not LCU, but when I first came into like Lolcow Live before the LCU was there, I wasn't even aware of punishments at the time, so I didn't know there would be any.
Yeah, it definitely turned into a punishment sort of like show, didn't it? But that's because I'm guessing Michael was involved. Wherever Michael's involved, there's like punishments. That's the only type of show that he can really put on, right? It's all about putting cakes in your face and eating yucky stuff, and there's not really... people seem to love it, though. I don't get it myself, but there's an audience for it, apparently.
You know what? There's one secret I'll tell. One secret I'll tell, because I don't think Keem is going to sue me over it, but it's what started the whole thing about me being a liar, even though I'm not with my character. And you guys are going to realize how bad this little gnome is. He needs a fucking spanking.
Oh no, now she's getting excited. Look, back on track, Becky!
That time in the very beginning, my first punishment when I was supposed to eat the cat food and I didn't eat the cat food, I was told, how much can I say?
God. Someone
Let me just say at the very end of the show, when I didn't eat the cat food, it's because I was told not to. I would have never done that to you guys. I was told not to. I think that says enough. There's like a lot more details with it, but do I trust Grace?
We do know that there's a lot of these. We have had several confirmations from different people saying that all of these punishments and eating this and eating that and don't do it today, do it tomorrow, or scam the fans today, don't scam them tomorrow. Like all that stuff was like being said in the background. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's important. G7.
And that I don't stick to my word or whatever. It's not because I didn't have a choice. I had to do what I was told to do. I would have never done that. And that's where I try to draw the distinction between me and my character, which before I couldn't even call it a character, and I probably still shouldn't be now, but I'll call it a motherfucking character because to me, that's exactly what it was. As you can see, it's very much a part of me, but it's not all I am.
You know what the crazy thing is, guys? Back then, when I saw this stream, because I saw this stream live, I believed her. I believed that what she was saying was true. I believed that she had to put up a character that was dramatic, a character that did crash outs, a character that had to monetize all of the craziness, right? And I really, truly believe that the real Becky was a calm person, a positive person, someone that wanted to build something on her own, someone that didn't want to be toxic. I believed it then, And I believed it when she left the LCU like the last time. I did.
I might talk like this, but underneath it all, I would never lie. I'm not a backstabber. I actually love peace, not war. I don't like to fight with people. I don't
like I wish. I don't know what happened, but I wish that was true.
Like fighting for entertainment. That was just for the show.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Flopsy, you say we all knew Keem was forcing me, but here's where it would become an issue. Here's where it would become a really big issue. I'll say another one because it has to do with, oh, God. This is fucking killing me, the amount of, I have to be careful because I have an NDA.
The thing is, critical thinking, I know for a fact that the LCU pushed the bad side of her out, right? We can tell the Becky that came into the LCU and the Becky that came out of the LCU, you know? We can see that. So we know that it did something to her, right? So when she came out and she said, that's not really me, it's very easy to believe. It really is.
That's why you see me struggling. Another one was, this one really upset me, and I will say it because I should clear my fucking name on this one anyway. He owes me that much. When I complained about the safety issue with Savage and Flava and Fat Camp, one of the things that people would use to discredit me about that is they said, oh, well, you complained that you felt unsafe about Wings going to Fat Camp. And we all know Wings would never do anything. I'll just put it as a question. Do you think I would have actively gone up and voiced that concern about Wings, who I generally never have any problems with? Or do you think that maybe somebody told me to go up there and do that so I could do their dirty work for them?
Oh, I believe that.
Let me just say it flat out. I was Keem's evil fucking henchman. The dirty work that he needed done, I did it. I did the dirty work on Nerds. Let me talk about that one too. So yes, what I realized after seeing Fat Camp, I thought I was a big part of the LCU for sure. I definitely thought I was, but it turned out I didn't give myself enough credit. I think I was the LCU. Was the entire fucking LCU.
She was the entire LCU.
Aside from Tina, who else in the LCU is worth a damn? There might be people you like, but would any of those people have ever succeeded on their own without Keem's help? And who is the one that everyone talks about?
Remember last week she said when she wasn't working for Keem that she wasn't on... It's weird, right? Because still to this day, there are things that she says she can't say. And especially back then when this video came, when she went live, she was super scared of
about
saying
every
anything
day.
that she shouldn't.
I quit over a week ago and they still have my name in their mouths every fucking day. Which is where I get to the point of, well, geez, if they're going to use my name and make money off my name, then fuck, I'm going to stream on my own channel and make money off my name too. And then I'll make money off their names, except I'm not monetized right now, but I would if I could.
Hey, Mary.
Okay, Reno H, you might have to send me a message on Discord so I can remember that. Talk about Link's doxing allegations. You have to give me more detail. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, Pepper Juice. Did I just see Pepper Juice in here? People all coming from whatever source they're being directed there from, if that makes sense. Will I go back on Lolcow Queens?
Two more.
I don't think that's going to end up happening. In my opinion, this is my opinion on Lolcow Queens.
And yes, I'm that Mary. Yo, listen, I was going to ask, but you know, I didn't want to put you on the spot. Well, thank you for answering that for me.
I think that show is on the decline. I think
Good to
that show
see
is
you.
dying. I think that show was put under too much stress. The numbers for the show have gone down month after month because I noticed every time we came close to catching up to Lolcow Live, Keem would nerf us one way or another. He would start changing our show times. He would punish us or cancel the show or do all these different things to try to sabotage it because it's like he never wanted.
Yeah, I believe Mary went back to the LCU to have fun over there. Hey, Pescator! Is there any concern why main channel is blocked in chat? Wait, what? Is there any reason why? What do you mean? Is your main channel blocked? That is strange. I don't know about anyone blocking you.
Us to grow past the size of Lolcow Live.
My main channel is blocked. I can. Is there a list that I can check on my own after the stream? I can look into it. Because I definitely didn't do it. And I do keep my mod team very, very, very small. Scroll up. He's not blocked. But I remember seeing your name like in the past with a little like check mark next to it. He's a verified account. He shouldn't be blocked. I'm trying to find it though. I don't see it. There could be something going on. I'm not sure. I'll definitely check after the stream if there's like a link or a place where I can check that.
Which is,
as far as I'm concerned, I got no reason to block you. Just putting that out there, Pescator.
Really stupid because if you view
I'll check it.
Lolcow Queens as his creation, it's like a parent giving birth to a child, right? Like, don't you want your children to do better than you? Don't you want the next generation to succeed and build up from where you left off? But no, he just started punishing us constantly. And then it put the show under so much stress. It's like a stress fracture here and a stress fracture here and then here and then here. And then the times that he would make me want to quit because it was too much. By the way, every time I ever quit or wanted to quit, those were all real, never once scripted. That's how much we actually fight. Okay, you guys are talking about the Discord again. Let me take a look. I could have milked the money from Queens as long as possible. It's not as easy as it seems because it was like rapid cycling faster and faster that I could not stand being there anymore with certain types of treatment that would be done, or I'd have a legitimate concern like a safety issue. That's something I was trying to say before, by the way. I'd have stuff like a legitimate safety issue. And then Keem would want us to solve it in public, like the way he always does, right? Except that stuff can't be solved publicly if you play a character. Because my character's concerns and my real concerns are two different things. And there's no way to distinguish the two because reality gets all jumbled up and everything gets mixed together. And that's part of what makes it good. But that also, that would be the plan. Like people know with wrestling, they just know it's fucking.
We got to 50. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Fucking fake, right? Like, or you just know it is what it is and you go for the entertainment. But it would be like, this is where when I would do things like, for example, but that's what yeah, it's Becky Boop's show. I just double checked it. Did Boogie actually hate me? I don't know. Behind the scenes in the beginning, I would actually say Boogie was my best friend there. He really helped me.
That is so weird how they express that, right? Their friendships in the LCU.
So.
It's so weird that she would be saying that Boogie was her best friend when I don't remember him ever having anything good to say about her.
So much. And I don't know how I would have made it through without him. But that.
Gamers I love, thank you for the 10 gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. A lot of people getting a membership. Oh, one Buff Weeb got one. Recognize a few names.
I think as Keem started liking me more, I feel like me and Boogie got more distant. So I don't know how he actually feels about me. I like to think he feels positive things.
A lot of stuff happens behind the scenes, for sure. Like, even, like, I can even imagine friendships growing that they're not allowed to show on camera. So like it's like nothing that you see you can trust, basically. So who knows?
At the same time, he would have no problem dumping dirt on my grave if that's what benefited him. So if you were to ask me, I think the better question is everything up and then do an official launch. And then
there's some keys that are going to get dropped in the chat, guys. If you're interested, get your Steam. I'm pretty sure it's Steam, right? Get your Steam launcher open and get ready to drop that code into the new game. Activate.
Once I do that, I would like to try to live stream
code.
ideally
Awesome.
every day or at least 5 days a week, something like that. I don't know if
Critical, thank you for doing it in the form of £2. I appreciate that. There's a link. There is the code right there, guys. Go and paste it in on the Steam.
if I can handle that workload because it's a lot harder doing it on
Sicilian Princess. I got a new wiener. Second month with us there, Sicilian Princess. You now have a strawberry milkies.
my own.
Thank you.
But that would be the goal. And then if I can't do it, I would just cut back a little. Cole, none of my allegations were ever false. They were all true. Oh, Robert, September 29th. You're close.
So, yeah.
You guys like the idea of collabing with Bombshell?
I don't know who Bombshell is.
George Davis, am I still banned from that mall where I did the spread for bread, or am I going there again? So I don't think I would be banned anymore because they did not officially trespass me. Oh, by the way, let me say this too. This was another problem I had with that fucking content, okay? Doing stuff like that in public, I'm sorry, but that makes you a menace to society. If
Critical, thank you again for the two pounds. Guys, go and activate the code.
Grandpa is walking with his kids. They shouldn't have to see a sign that says I spread for bread. I know it's like kind of funny, but it's the implication. They shouldn't have to see that. They shouldn't have to.
Oh, come on. It's funny content. You go out there with a sign, you make people laugh. Other people don't know what you're talking about. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I wish she had gone all out when she did that, because she had the opportunity to. You forgot to start covering. No, I actually don't know if it works. I don't think my post-it works right now for some weird reason. I don't know why it doesn't work. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 5 buckaroos. Thank you, Critical Thinking, for the 2.
Explain to their kids what does
And
that
another
mean.
2. Thank you.
I don't think they should have to be subjected to that. And when I tried to voice those complaints,
I was saying, yeah, she could have really it was a joke. She could have really shown us what her kind of IRL was like, right? She could have shown herself like completely comfortable doing silly and crazy things out there. It's not like anyone takes it seriously at the end of the day, like. But she was really uncomfortable.
Thanks to Keem, because I do live in an area, and even around that mall, there's a constant police presence. It was just like, oh, if I got in trouble.
I don't know in the US though. It can be a lot crazier than here, I'm guessing. I mean, I have my own experience in the US that made it really crazy. So I guess if there's police involved, and I don't know. So many people do crazy things out there for content though. Having a sign say spread for bread was nothing in comparison.
Then they would have my back, and it's like, okay. But then what?
Critical.
Then I have a fucking charge on my record, or I get trespassed from a place. When you get trespassed from a place, it means they actually tell you you're not allowed to come back for like a year or whatever, and they call the police and stuff. It's really fucked up, and it's like I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not here for that IRL shit. I'm not.
All right, so that's going to be it for this stream, right? Where we watch, where she talks about making her own or starting her own channel. I haven't seen Becky go live in a while. Weird. Yeah, it's been at least a week, right? She did take her, she went to the dentist. She had a tooth removed, I believe, and she is really struggling. I'm not sure if that's still why she's not streaming. But yeah, she's not been streaming. Who knows? I just wish she would, take the stranger up on his and mine offer. Did you guys see, by the way, the offer that I made? the offer that I made on Twitter, it was very generous. I offered her 50% of the super chats that we make during the episode that she comes on. And all she's got to do is just show up, cam up, and have a conversation with this person that wants to talk to her. That's all it is. And she gets half of the super chats. She doesn't have to run OBS, promote it, market it, nothing at all. All you can even put CC as a mod on the channel. Like, 50% super chats. You just gotta talk to this person. That's all. But, you know, she's not making any other money right now. Why would she not accept that? And it's just talking, right? If someone makes accusations, you can defend yourself. Wouldn't you rather come up and be able to defend yourself than let the person talk without you being able to do that? I don't know. I think it would be epic. I think it would be content. She always says that she does things for content, so this would absolutely 100% be content. Hey, Hyped Club! Guys, I'm so sad we didn't get to Fat Camp, because if you guys notice, okay, let me show you just for a second so you know what you can look forward to next week. You can look forward to... thank you, Gamers Asylum!
The Gamers Asylum super chatted $20. Come back Tom Norrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more of Lychee.
Yeah, we are trying to close the Lychee series, so maybe tomorrow we'll be closing it. But look, this is what you had to look forward to.
What should the plan?
I'm trying to apologize. I am sorry for this, and I am sorry that it came to this. I am sorry for my part in it. I am sorry that everything...
That's what you have to look forward to next weekend. It's great. It's a lot of that. That's next weekend. I was gonna get into Fat Camps today, but there was so much content for today. Oh my gosh. So that's gonna be on Saturday next week at 6 p.m. EST. Tomorrow we have another episode. We do Saturday and Sunday now. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST, we're gonna hopefully close the Lychee series. We just actually closed the part where with Grim. So we went to Grim's channel and we checked out exactly how he fits into the whole story. We sort of uncovered the fact that Lychee was a manager of sorts, or is like a manager / promoter of the whole wrestling gig that he has going on. So she's very much involved in that. And she sort of tried to bring that wrestling culture into the LCU. Tomorrow we will be talking about how they started that that whole narrative with Scooter. So tomorrow is going to be a little bit of that. Used to be your favorite, really thick Gemini. I didn't even know about the guy. I can honestly not see how he's anyone's favorite looking at him right now, but listen, we were so stupid as kids, right? All of us. Every single one of you were all really silly and stupid as kids. So if you saw some good in him when you were a kid, I will not judge you for that. If he was your hero or your favorite, I mean, I will not blame you. Maybe he put up a great show back then. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow we're hopefully going to be talking about like Lychee's story with Scooter, and then close it off a little bit with her journey in the LCU, so to speak. She is at the moment still showing up once in a while. She's still very much part of the community. She is a docket member, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're gonna try to close that tomorrow. I watched GTS, Kid Behind the Camera, Keem, Becky, Mike. All right. Okay, I didn't watch any of them, so you're much more into the lore than I am. Thank you, Gamers Asylum, for the 20 bucks. Thank you for the reminder that tomorrow we have a Lychee episode. Who knows? If we finish it tomorrow, we can start a whole new series for next Sunday. So that's exciting. If you guys have any suggestions, you're very welcome to bring them forward. And I'll consider doing a series about someone new, someone else interesting. I appreciate you all showing up today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Found Becky a long time ago from Minecraft. Holy crap, Minecraft. I wonder if Becky does any sort of gaming nowadays on her free time. I don't think regardless of anything I do in terms of my content, I'm always going to go back to gaming to some degree. I don't know, the gamer will ever leave me, So I wonder if it's left her. Let me see if I have anyone to redirect to, other than live. I don't think I'm doing that. Let me see. Redirect. Let's see who's on right now. We have nobody. We only have live. Do you guys want to be redirected to live? How do you guys feel about that? Oh, thank you, Biggie Smalls. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dahlia. Thank you guys so much for making it and for the amazing support that you guys have shown me today. It really means a lot to me. I was very nervous starting the stream today. So that means the world to me. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna do it because I know you guys are a fan of it. I don't have anyone else to redirect to. There's no one else live within my little network. So let's go say hi to them. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you around. See you tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST for the Lisi story. Bye everyone. Bye. Also, next weekend, Saturday, 6 p.m. EST, we're going to go into Fat Camp. Finally, guaranteed Fat Camp stuff, all right? I'm sorry I couldn't get into it today. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.